October 17th, 1943, after decades of rumors, public outcry, and political posturing, not to mention 5 years of construction delays caused by materials rationing for World War II, the State Street subway was officially open for public use. To commemorate the subway's 75th anniversary, the CTA has placed historic images in the paid areas of all 9 subway stations in the State Street subway. Okay, technically 10 stations in the State Street subway, but we'll get to that later. Now, I'm here at North and Clybourne, but we're not going to start the journey here today. Southbound trains are not being routed through the subway today due to construction. So instead, I took the elevated tracks down to Roosevelt, and that's where we will be starting. So we've got at least one right here, just coming down the entrance. That was from the south entrance here at Roosevelt and State there. Is the fact that most stations, actually I believe all the stations, have both a north and south entrance and exit. So I just came from the north mezzanine for Harrison. Now I'm gonna have to walk all the way back down to the south mezzanine to see if there's any pictures over there. And we'll do that for the rest of the 10 stations, and we'll get to that 10th one in just a second, the air quote station. So I'm here at Jackson, and actually, interesting note about this one here. This image, one of the first runs in the subway when it was first opened, became a postcard. And I'll throw a link down in the description to a lot of the pictures, a lot of resources that I used, some of my research here. This one was part of a series of postcards commemorating the opening of the subway. It's gonna be a bit of a wait for a train, so I thought I might as well just come outside and walk over to the next station. So we're gonna head to the lake stop now, and walking by here, if you know the Red Line subway at all, it says subway. You can't go anywhere. It's blocked off. There are posters over there that we need to take a look at, which is evidenced by this. That's a poster. Now, I'm not sure why they decided to do this, since it's technically closed, as I think you can see. Actually, if I go back real quick, this is the former Washington stop. But while we're here, let's hit the other ones here. So this is Lake, which was at one time considered part of Washington, but in the mid-aughts became its own station, as Washington was actually not abandoned, but shut down for the time being. They decided to put posters up there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around to the exit and we're gonna go up the escalator to go take a look at those posters. Never mind, you can't actually get this way anyway because they gated it. Maybe I can talk to somebody and see why they closed that. See if they would let me. I don't think they'll let me go through. I can't see any reason why. Maybe I can ask nicely and we'll see what they say, but I'm usually not the person to rock the boat or try and bother people like that, so we'll see. You know, as I just mentioned, I'm not the kind of person that likes to ask and bother people, but I did ask a very helpful CTA employee why there were 5 posters in the Washington Street station right there, the mezzanine, if you can't even get to it. She was also very confused as to why you couldn't do that. And so she was nice enough to say, well, I can take you in there real quick. So yeah, as you're gonna see, I got pictures of those 5 that were kind of hidden away back there, which is awesome. So thank you to the CTA employee that allowed me back there. The individual did not want to be on video, which makes sense. You know, she shouldn't be. You know, I shouldn't be back there, so that makes sense. I'm not gonna put her on video, but just tickled that she was able to let me go back there. I'm very excited that they allowed me to go back there and take a look at those, because honestly, nobody else is going to be able to get back there. I guess unless you ask really nicely on a Saturday when things are relatively slow and not so busy. You win some, you lose some, I guess. So after a very helpful individual at Lake, let me see the posters in Washington there. Another individual let me see some of the posters that were at Grand. And as I tried to go back down to the station, or to the platforms, she told me no photography is allowed down at platform level, which I don't believe is in any of the rules and regulations about taking personal photography, but I'm not gonna, I won't risk it, and Chicago's not far away. In both Grand and Chicago, I was told I'm not allowed to take any pictures or video in the station, so then I thought, okay, might as well be nice. I will actually ask the person here at Clark and Division, and she said, yeah, why not? I don't see any reason why not. So I don't quite understand the CTA's messaging on some of that, but it's fine. I did miss one poster down at Chicago because I was yelled at before I could get a video of that. I think I actually have a picture of it. I'll try and put it up so you guys can at least see it. So that does it. That covers all but, well, no, I think that covers everything, actually. That covers all of the 75th anniversary posters down on the Street subway. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the first video and hopefully a long series of different videos about the CTA, a little bit about the history of it, the different stations. Yeah, just things that I find kind of interesting about the CTA, and I feel like really should kind of be out there for more people to be able to see. L has such a long and storied history. Not only just the stations that currently exist now, but also stations from the past, and also kind of how it how much the L really matters to people in a number of communities, not just the bustling north side and downtown that we're in today, but the south and the west side also, and how changes to service have really affected communities for generations. And I really want to kind of bring that up in these videos of just how important access to good public transit is. So again, thanks guys, I appreciate it, and see you next time.